Great, hello everyone. Welcome to part 43 of building a city from scratch. In this part, I don't plan to do too much expansion in the city. I'm basically going to be looking at the area that I built in the past couple parts and just kind of see what I can do to either improve it, right? There might be some traffic problems or some zoning things because I don't know if I need more residential zones, and just kind of just looking and maybe just admiring the work, I guess, of what I've done. In the description below, if I can remember, I took a bunch of close-up screenshots of this new part by the airport, so that'll be there for your viewing pleasure, because I know a lot of people have been asking for screenshots and stuff, and I haven't really been keeping up with City Journal updates or a lot of detail in the city, because this is in real time, right? So everything you really want to see is here, but I know you pictures say 1,000 words, and I can only speak, however many words I can during these commentaries. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Part 42 was definitely a little wonky, that's for sure. Just don't know why it's taking so long to load here. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow. I basically just have to be patient. Setting inertiality indicators. Didn't say that last time for my load. Here we go. Alright, so sorry to make you wait through all that. I just wanted to kind of talk about what I was doing before I had the city load, but it just took forever. So I'm going to turn off shadows because I had that on for when I was taking those screenshots. And it really slows down the frame rate in the game and everything, so shadows. You just kind of have to zoom in and out a few times. Still not quite done, but it seems to be here. So, looks like my environmental stuff is good, education stuff is good, so I'm just going to look at some graphs and stuff, put the simulation on ultra speed, just so I know what's going on. Maybe average this, maybe 5 years, so crime and arrest is, it's stable. Commute time is kind of, what is it, about 22 minutes? That's alright. Power's good, water's good, air pollution is rising a bit. I think I need to get some more parks and stuff in. But if I was to scroll back, yeah, it's risen quite a lot. So, it's just something to keep under control. Jobs have been pretty stable too. This new area of town is mostly adding commercial jobs. It's been pretty stable though. Sometimes just clicking on and off is just kind of shows you what's going on, so yeah. Water pollution has kind of gone up again. I should probably look to see where that issue is. Garbage is good, education's good, education age, life expectancy. Average income's gone down a little bit, but that's it's actually quite low. It started at like 60,000. Yeah, the city's over 100 years old, 120 years old so far. Income. Ooh, income has really shot up again, hasn't it? My expenses has been pretty stable, so I'll see what I can do. Maybe lower taxes. That might help people. And of course, funds is slowly going up. And there's a bit of a jump here, just as people were kind of getting used to the new area of town. So yeah. There's sometimes bumps like that when you build like a new part of the city and they don't know how to react. So I'm going to go to the data views. I'm going to do water pollution first. Looks like there's some bad areas here. So I'll need to get a treatment plant in place. I should really download a nice water treatment plant. Just thinking where the good spot for it might be. Have this right near. I guess it kind of adds to the airport features a bit. That should help. It's relatively close to everything. And then this area might need one as well. So I'm just wondering where a good spot to fit one might be. Because they do kind of blight the landscape a bit. But I just need something as like a temporary fix for now anyway. So maybe there. Let's see what that does to help. It looks like there's still some water pollution here, but if I put this on super fast simulation, it might go away a bit. There's still a little bit there. Okay, it's cleaned up, so that's good. And then fire hazard. I should probably put another fire station over here. If you ever watched this series from Square One, I kind of talk about the fact that you really don't need constant protection for a lot of things like fire services, because if there is a fire, I can just dispatch trucks from other parts of the city. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And where are these walls? I guess I can wall it all the way up to the edge here. I should probably do that on this side too. Gah! You built the wrong way, you stupid. Ah, why do you always do that? Rotate properly. That's a bit better. And what's going on here? Just a lot of pedestrian use. Yes, that is accurate. When you go on a big lot like this, you can basically travel any way you'd like. Yeah. That seems fine with me, but a 4x1 zone won't grow by itself. So I just kind of need to rezone this. So yeah, it's a little bit... That's the closest little bit of fire protection that I have so far. Really. And then crime, yeah, it's always high in the airport area. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about that. Maybe if I was to put something in this corner, because this very edge here doesn't have proper crime protection. So if I was to build something at the very edge here, it might help. Sure, why not? The helicopter helps too. So that should help keep things tidy. Just about the whole city's covered with crime, except for like this area here by the power plant. But, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. City budget is next. I can definitely lower some stuff because I'm making a healthy almost $40,000 a month. Let's see. Let's make it $212,000 from industry, and I can make a killing. But I can make things easy on these guys. So maybe 15. Maybe get this down to like 2%. Actually, I can operate at a loss for a bit. Not that much of a loss. Maybe make this 15. Yeah, that's good. That's a $30,000 loss. I have a lot of money. Ooh. Bad traffic collision. Taking a screenshot, that's why the frame rate just stopped. These are technically traffic generators because all airports generate taxis, right? So sometimes you'll have some crazy stuff appearing here. Look at all these people! What the heck? It's so strange. Is this building getting some wear? Abandoned due to low desirability. I think I need more residents than anything. So this area here is pretty unused, so perhaps I'll make this residential. Might help some things out. Kind of the same here. Not near the... And then I wasn't going to do too much for expansion, but maybe I should lay a parallel road in by the rail line here. I can probably do something interesting to make this work. Alright, because I put that there because it has to be there. Maybe some kind of roundabout will look good. Well, I can't connect it on this side, can I? Oops, I missed... Oh, crap. I'm messing everything up. I guess I can get this high-speed simulation off while I kind of work on this. Because there were cars that were using this underpass before I demolished it. So that works for everything but this road here. This road is kind of minor, so maybe if I built roundabout down an extra bit. Oh, come on, you don't want to do that? Fine, have it your way. That's good, it keeps the traffic off this underpassing road. So I think I'm satisfied with that. I'll give the game a save before I lose all my data for some random reason. Just having a road paralleling the tracks on the south side might help with some traffic congestion and changes to traffic patterns to make it more efficient. Because sims that are like can use this road to get where they want instead of avoiding, they will avoid the crowded zones. Maybe one day this will be widened to a to another road. And then here I'm going to put this highway down to ground level, so I'm just going to find that transition thing. That way I'll leave enough room for it to go down. Alright, you don't want to get along. Am I selecting the RHW tool here? Maybe that was the problem. I think I want to keep this highway quality, but it won't be like freeway, it'll be like more of an expressway type road. Oh, no, that was good. You had it. You had it! Come on. Come on! Don't do this to me! Oh, this game can toy with you sometimes. Yeah, I think having this at ground level will help for the short term. And then here I'll do something. I'm thinking maybe putting this highway below grade and just having this one pass over. But that will be maybe in a couple parts. Maybe the next part, maybe not. But will certainly take a lot of time to build a full exchange there. So in the meantime, what I can do, just to make this operational, is cheat. And by that I mean... Oh, because this is the starter piece. And by cheating I mean doing this. Putting in an intersection just for the time being. Consider the highway actually ending here. Oh, it doesn't even like that. Alright, well, whatever. It's gonna stay like that. Because now this road can actually be used by some traffic and stuff, so... That's a good thing, right? Nothing here is final, though. This will just be kind of a temporary solution. So if I put the simulation on super speed, I wonder if it'll actually start getting some use. Or is it too far away? Because remember that there's no exits on this thing. It rolls all the way. There's been no growth here either. Like, demand is high, but it doesn't want to do anything. That building looks bad. But that's what it's like in some time, in some parts of the city. Just less desirable for now, I guess. I should probably... Well, there is a check split here. I should probably have one going in the other direction here. Now I'll check the traffic congestion graph. So it goes this way, so now I need one to kind of go like that. Yeah, and that should get some use. Alright. So, taxes, I'm operating at a big loss. Maybe I should get this back to maybe 5%. Oh, no, not 20. Not that. Just 5. No, 5! Alright, maybe 3. No, just 3. That's better. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll check the traffic congestion data. So I've got a bunch of... Ooh, this road's also very red. I talked about making this road a complete 3-lane road, and it looks like that's what I'll need to do. So I'll start with that. These things build everywhere, and they suck. I should really find whatever that was and delete it. This road, I'm just going to completely gut. Plop in one of these, Oop, oop. I think I did something stupid. Oh, not a crash. Not a crash. Guess I could have kept this intersection in. I can hardly see what I'm doing here. That's a bit better. Does that look right? I could go to zones view, but I'm just too lazy. Okay, I think that's correct. That's what I want. And then I want that one tile road intersection. I'm at slip lanes. This is why it's a good idea to build this stuff. Alright, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Is this it? Yeah, that's the piece I want. Okay, that's good. And I'll need one here, and I'll need one here, and I'll need one here. Right? Yeah. I still can't see what I'm doing. And then this part I can get away with that dotted line thing. But on this side I can't because there's really nothing to go into. So it'd be something like that. And then the same on this side. Oops. Ooh, careful. I need to be careful. That's a transit-enabled lot there. That transit station there. Don't want to crash the game. I would prefer not to do that. You know what? Here I can't use that either. But here I can. And I'll plop that turning lanes back in here and get that intersection piece. And I can't see on this side. Okay, I'm gonna save the game before I do something stupid and make the game crash, but I think that's just about everything. Is it? I'll just double check when I'm all done. This is one of my, I think it's one of my favorite songs from Mandelsoft, another NAMM guy. He makes techno music on the side. So yeah, you could have, it's an interesting contrast here if you don't really know too much about like road connections like this. This is good for a center lane because you can like stay in it all the way through, or you can have it more neat, have it like that. So there's basically two options you can pick. Some people prefer this, and others, personally, I would prefer something like that, right? But then that kind of takes out this part, so it's really up to you and whatever the traffic standard. There's a llama on the road. Go away. It went away. So it really depends what your style is. I just think that looks a little bit better, especially in SimCity, and especially because that one has a sandstone texture, whereas the one I have with the dotted line does not. So yeah, I think I'll just keep it like that. Right, there's no sandstone texture, so that looks a lot better. Actually, I think that's worth a screenshot of the new road. And just doing this too keeps like the lane on the one side, so you don't have to like veer in and veer out. Like if I was just to use the default road turning lanes, it would you'd have something kind of like in a similar setup. Like that, and then I don't know, there. You'd have, and then you use I think one-way roads now to put them in. You'd have something like this. Oh, that's kind of a bad example because they're too close. It's just if we can have one day these road turning lanes inserted with the tulips, that'd be awesome. Like if we had the tulip textures for these, that would be amazing. But see, you have like the lane kind of like veers in and veers out and stuff. Like that's just not as good. But anyways, yeah, that's what it is. Again, this is unfinished because there's no need to finish it yet because I don't know how it's going to work. Nobody can work here. Oh, too bad. Alright, so I was in the middle of doing traffic congestion, so I've got that road fixed. Why are you taking forever to load? Please don't crash on me. There's a lot of congestion here, interestingly enough. And this subway network's almost at capacity as well. And this railroad station is 298 capacity. What else have I got here? This road, I really can't do too much about that. This intersection here, I could fix if I really cared. In the end, though, I don't know how much it would work. Things could change. I really like this fractional angle road here. Oops. I know, it just looks good. And then what else can I do for traffic? Yeah, not really too much else. Everything else looks good, really, for the exception, except this part here. So I mean, I could do this if I cared, but I don't know. And then in the meantime, this is all good. Is there anyone using this highway yet? I see a taxi, but that's about it. Then we can check the volume chart, just in case you're interested. There's some bad traffic on this part, actually. One sec. I'm gonna go back, because I left room here. Yeah, this road is constant yellows and reds. And I did leave room, like the smart planner, to widen it. So maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll finish off the part. No, doing that. So before I do that, I'm just going to give the game a quick save, just in case I do something stupid and it messes up. But that's why it's always good to leave right of way, especially on roads that you think might need it. Even on roads that you don't. It's always good to have some green space. Okay, changing songs. Changing songs again. Okay. I think I left just enough room to get these things under. So it would involve, I think it would involve rebuilding all this crap. I think I'm going to do up to here for now. But this was the hardest hit one too. So just, what the heck. It's going to be a big project. I might continue on to the next part. Just depending on how much I get done. Come on, demolish. Oops, I didn't mean to demolish that building. This isn't getting along at all. Because it was like a very unique setup here, that's why. That's good. Then here I'll just put in a starter piece for a MAV 6. Or it's not called MAV 6, it's called AV 6. MAV is without the median, and that's an outdated term in NAM terminology anyway. Now it's just called Road 6. What, really? You don't want to drag? Oh, because I'm using one-way road. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Oh, this is... I think I have to just do some leveling work here. Not a big deal. It looks like these signs will need to be rebuilt, because you got a sign in the middle of the lane now, but... yeah, that's for another time. And then how am I going to end it here? It's a good thing I put double subway stations and bus stops here. See, having it just kind of widen here is a little weird. I don't know how this road is going to connect. I think I might move it over a bit. You'll see what I'm thinking. I'm going the long way. And here have the avenue come in. A little something like that. That way it all fits. Actually, this should be commercial. Now I'll put in all these things back in. I got a brown box here. Interesting. And then there's a way to get these. I think I'm gonna get these curves in before I forget. Oh, I used the RHW tool. Remind me not to do that. No, 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 no. I don't want you to do that. I want you to go straight through. Yep, that's what I want you to do. So, can you let me do it on this side? Yep, okay, good. And I'll just have to redo these things. Sometimes these are picky. Gonna have to repurpose them for zoning. I'm gonna say goodbye to this. That's a good way to save it. More or less. A nice double lane split would be better, but whatever. I'm not going to complain that much. And how come you don't want to build? That's better. And then I'll get tulips in this thing. Got turn lanes. That's good. I'm going to give the game a save. I like the layout of the newly widened road. I'm glad I left room for it. Because it would be very hard to do this if I did not leave room. It would require a lot of demolition. So you know what? I think I'm going to end the part there. And then just continue with adding tulips and fixing that interchange and stuff in the next one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you for part 44 of building a city from scratch. Have a good one, guys.